for a good number of years. The route indicates the growing relations between our two countries. It also provides potential to boost tourism both ways. It reduces travel time between Abuja and Pretoria for intergovernmental cooperation and boosts business engagements between the two countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the post-2015 development agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals, need to be led from the front by collaboration between South Africa and Nigeria on behalf of Africa, considering that we are the biggest economies on the continent. We should strive not to be left behind in the fourth technological industrial revolution. We need to take into consideration the need to be sensitive to new environmental dynamics such as those of global warming and alternative energy sources. Also important for us to take into account is that the creation of a stable and peaceful environment in Africa is a prerequisite to attract more foreign direct investment to develop African economy. South Africa and Nigeria's experience in the peaceful settlement of disputes, peace building and peacekeeping missions is of utmost importance for progress in Africa. In this regard, South Africa has been re-elected into the AU Peace and Security Council at the recent AU summit held in Addis Ababa in January this year. We are ready to work with Nigeria to meaningfully feed into the work of the AU Peace and Security Council for the good of our continent. Your Excellencies, South Africa and Nigeria are strategic partners in the pursuance of the African agenda, South Africa cooperation, and in the promotion of rules-based international system. Both countries share a common vision on issues of political and economic integration in Africa and on the need for a sustainable conflict resolution mechanism in Africa that is primarily driven by Africans. At the global sphere, we share a common vision on the need for the reform of the multilateral institutions such as the United Nations, particularly the UN Security Council. We share the views about the reform of the international financial institutions, the IMF, the World Trade Organization, and the World Bank, to be more reflective of the realities of the changed and changing international environment. Our two countries must continue to advocate for rules-based international system and must unite and work together in this regard in order to achieve a more just and equal world. Mr. President and honorable members of the Senate and the House of Representatives, Nigeria and South Africa must forge a strong strategic partnership. We need to strengthen our political, economic, and social and cultural cooperation. We need to advance the continental integration and transformation informed by the African Union's Constitutive Act. We need to unite and work together on this issue, on the issues of peace and security. This should include the bringing into operation of the standby force and their capabilities. We commit ourselves to playing our part to achieve this. Let the citizens of Africa march together to defeat all those forces that bring harm and suffering to our continent. Let the citizens of the continent march together towards a brighter future, a future filled with prosperity and happiness. South Africa and Nigeria, acting together in unity, must play a key role towards the achievement of these goals and objectives. I thank you.